What's going on, guys? This is Jason of Auglitical. I swim through the politics so you don't drown too. As always, I am just a man just trying to bring common sense in a world where common sense isn't so common. So this lady named Pepper Play Zone wants to drop her 2 cents on the whole Chud the Builder situation. Take it away.
So I just found out about Chud the Builder. And, I don't know a ton about him. I see clips.
So then what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you here? You don't know a ton about him, but you want to... Okay, all right.
On this app. I don't know a ton about him. I see clips on this app. And I've done a little research. But I do know, in my opinion, that man had some big... He was going out and doing the exact same thing that Black creators have been doing to white people for quite some time.
Oh boy, here we go. So your opinion is that you just have deep-seated hatred in your fucking heart and you're racist. That's really what this is. Let's really be honest here, right? Her opinion, right? She'll put in her opinion. This is what Black people, this is what Black Americans have, or whatever, have been doing to white people. Where are Black Americans going around and talk about they're going to shoot white people on the streets and pepper spray white people and antagonize white people? Now, I'm not sitting here saying it has never happened, because of course it has. We call these people trash pieces. But when have you seen it to such a fucking degree? Again, they're both bad. You don't hear me sitting here saying the pot is better, the pot is better than the kettle, or the kettle is better than the pot. That's not what I'm doing here. So let me get this straight. You think Chud the Builder has big balls because he was selectively choosing his fucking targets? Because he wasn't going to no hoods doing that. He wasn't fucking with crazy. It's funny as hell that he was picking on homeless people, but he wasn't picking on homeless people that, again, you'd be surprised. Homeless people be fucking deranged. He wasn't going after any actual crazy homeless people. He wasn't going after no young niggas. He wasn't going after no crash outs. He wasn't going after no street legends, no OGs. He was purposely going after functioning members of society that were working. And that was pissing Chud the Builder off. That he kept running into Black Americans and melanated individuals who were functioning members of society. The only thing that made him more angry than that was when he was running into groups of Black and white people and Spanish people all together, actually, and Asians or whatever groups, actually coexisting. That shit ticked him the fuck off. And that's the reason why his content wasn't only directed towards Black Americans. He hated everyone because Chud the Builder was a lonely fucking troll that no one liked. Are we fucking serious? And here you got the nerve to sit your stupid ass over here and talk about he has some balls and because Black people's been doing... No. You just don't like Black people. That's really what it is. Your opinion is you have racism in your heart. That's really what it is. You're just a fucking racist. And now you're comfortable enough to feel like as though you have some type of angle to push your bullshit. And really what you're doing is dry snitching on yourself. Let's continue.
Getting in white people's faces. Shutting doors. Okay, that's the new trend. Opening a door for a white person and then shutting it in their face.
Who the fuck does that? This is what I'm talking about. This is a personal experience. She probably is not there on good terms with some Black person that she knows, probably, or maybe she heard some story from her friend fucking Kathy when they're sitting there and they're talking shit about Black people. She has no idea what the fuck she's talking about. None. So it's acceptable for people like Chud the Builder to exist and do what he does because you've had a bad experience with probably some fucking trash piece. Is that what we're really doing here? And the craziest thing is, a lot of these fucking people aren't even in direct contact with Black people. They literally just see something on the fucking the media, right? And all of a sudden they talk about they want to take their country back. Motherfucker, you live in the woods. You live in the mountains. You should be more worried about the hills have eyes looking ass for, like, what?
Black creators walking up to white people going, "Are you racist?" And then questioning them, treating them like shit.
Who? Give us she could have just gave examples. And on this channel, I have called out any type of anybody bothering any group before. Any type of anybody bothering any group before. And you know what happens every single time? I point out that somebody shouldn't be doing, like, whenever I sit there and get in the ass of some either a black American or a melanated individual doing something wrong, instead of getting people who sit there and go, yeah, that's right, that's how it should be. You know what I end up getting? I end up getting white racists coming into my channel, subscribing, thinking that I'm one of the good ones or that they can use me. They can use me as a proxy to launch their fucking hatred attacks, or that they can use my voice because I have a black face and then be like, oh, so we'll see, this guy, he thinks the same way too. Why can't y'all all be like him? Fuck out of here. I love how she breathes in like as though she's so upset.
And then questioning them, treating them like shit, touching their hair, going into their businesses and making a scene. You know the black lady that goes...
Did you just hear this woman say? Did you just hear this woman say touching her hair? What black people is going around touching white people's hair? No one's doing, like, again, this shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Goes into all the businesses and makes a big old scene, and she's like barefooted and she tries to go behind the counter and she does outrageous things. To me, that was our Chud.
Who? I'm sorry, who?
Behind the counter and she does out and makes a big old scene, and she's like businesses and making a scene, you know, touching their hair, going into their businesses and making a scene. You know the black lady that goes into all the businesses and makes a big old scene, and she's like barefooted and she tries to go behind the counter and she does outrageous things.
Who the fuck are you talking about, lady? And I guarantee you, whoever you're talking about, no one likes her. Whoever you're talking about, no one likes her. But are you comparing some piece of shit doing stupid shit and being annoying to Chud the Builder sitting there fucking threatening people to cause bodily harm and kill people, premeditating the fact that he wanted to kill somebody because he thought he was going to be the key to starting a race war? Do you think that that's you think that that's even comparable? Oh my gosh. Like I said, these people, when you really look into these people, they're not good people. In fact, I find these people to be even worse than the people doing the actual crimes. Because the truth of the matter is, it's never been about the crime or the criminal. It's always been about their own. And they would be completely fine if their owns was the ones doing this the most. They want their owns to be the ones doing it the most. And probably are, but no. They don't like being down in the score. That's really what it is. These people are more evil than the people actually committing crimes. Because the people who are committing the crimes, right? We already know that they're pieces of shit. These people here that want to be the ones in the league committing the fucking crimes, they're more evil because they're cowards. They're cowards. And we already know how cowards get down when they get power. They're even worse.
To me, that was our Chud the Builder. He was one person that would actually go out and do the exact same thing that they were doing to us, but they couldn't fucking stand it. They couldn't stand it that somebody dared play the fucking game that they've been playing on us for a long time. That one guy that goes around to old people and asks them, hey, did you used to own slaves? Are you a fucking slave? I mean,
who? I really wish that this fucking woman would name drop people, because I'm unaware of any of these fucking people. I know that you got some black racists out there. That I know. Just like you got your white racists out there. That I know. I know that respectively they both got their own groups and following, which is fucked up because they should have neither should have anyone. They shouldn't be on these platforms. But who are you talking about? Because if I go on Twitter, if I go on Facebook, I can literally scroll and it'll be nothing but pro-white white supremacist pages that are now emboldened. That's all that fucking Facebook is full of. Of course, they don't do this shit in real life because they're only keyboard warriors and shit like this. But again, who the fuck are you talking about? Again, she doesn't know nothing about Chud the Builder. She saw some clips, then she did some research. She still doesn't know shit about Chud the Builder, because if she had any shred of fucking decency, she would not be sitting here defending Chud the fucking Builder. Or are you saying that there's black content creators and melanated individuals that were doing the same thing that Chud the Builder was doing. Because again, no, absolutely the fuck not. The closest thing to a melanated individual that was Chud the Builder was Johnny Somali. Johnny Somali's not black, but let's be clear here. Chud the Builder was actually worse than Johnny Somali. Believe it or not. He was much worse than Johnny Somali. See, Johnny Somali's just a fucking stupid African who was going around and again being racist, doing a whole bunch of stupid shit, but he wasn't walking around with no gun saying that he was going to shoot people. Right? Yeah, he was a nuisance streamer as well, but he wasn't again, what the fuck are we talking about here, lady?
What they've been doing to us out in public for quite some fucking time is no different than what Chud the Builder was doing to them, and they couldn't fucking stand that. There's no way they were gonna let a white boy walk around freely out in public and get in their faces and call them the exact same bullshit they were calling us.
I'm sorry. What were black people calling white people that holds the same fucking water? Let me know. Let me know what words black people were calling. See, this whole thing that she's saying falls a fucking part. And I hope that whoever knows this fucking woman sits this dumb fucking twat down. They really need to sit this fucking woman down. Because this is what happens when you give mom the fucking internet. Dumb women, this is what happens. This is a racist white woman, right? Who's using this situation to try to push her hatred. If you racist, just say so. You don't need Chud the Builder. This is the thing. Instead of you riding the coattails of fucking Chud the Builder, if you're racist, just be racist. And you'll be dealt with. Oh, again, this lady is sitting here talking about all of these fucking people that did all of these things, but she don't have any names. There's multiple fucking people that I've been like I've seen their fucking work that crossed my path one or two times. I can tell you what the fuck they've done, right? I don't like Clavicular, even though out of all of the people that I don't like, Clavicular seems like the one who could probably redeem his image after some fucking years, right? But again, he's a pro-white supremacist. He's a very shallow individual, and he promotes stupid shit. Right? I don't like Nick Fuentes because I think he's a sniveling fucking coward. He's not even really a fucking, he's a pseudo-white racist, but he's really just a cult leader. And he'll say anything or do anything to gather strength. He even just finished attacking Chud the Builder. I can't stand Chud the Builder. All right? He's a failed rapper. He's a drug dealer. He's a career criminal. He was getting his ass cheeks clapped by a transsexual, which again, that I don't care if you were or whatever. Do whatever you want. So he was getting his ass cheeks clapped by a transsexual that he used to sell drugs to. He wanted to be accepted by blacks. That's really what it was. So much so he was even willing to get fucked by a transsexual black woman. And you already heard the term. There's a thin line between love and hate. I don't know if he just lost his mind or the fucking dick hit his fucking spinal cord or what his spine tapped him and he fucking went insane, right? I don't know what happened with Chud the Builder, right? But again, there's multiple people. Fucking Sneeko, again, another fucking coward, another disingenuous ass piece of shit, right? There's multiple people that I could just name them off the top. Like literally, I'm just having a simple thought of them. I don't even see their fucking face. I'm just having a simple thought of what they've done, and I'm putting names to what I'm fucking saying here. You said multiple fucking people. You can't put one fucking name to anyone. But we've been doing it for so fucking long. Ooh, what are we talking about again? Insane.
And they're like, it was bound and determined to happen. You white people just kept encouraging him. You mean kind of like you black people encourage each other to slam doors in old white people's faces?
Who are we talking about? Again, this woman probably has a bad experience with someone. I guarantee you it's probably not even blacks. It's probably just young fucking kids being pieces of shit. But let's say if it was blacks, she probably has a bad relationship with them young kids and they don't like her. That's really what it is.
Kind of like how you were encouraging people to shoulder chuck white people on the sidewalk. Kind of like the millions of people.
I don't know one fucking black person in my life that's done that to a white person. And I know that you can sit there and be like, oh, well, that's a personal experience. There's no one going around doing that. Now, if you're talking about fucking homeless, deranged individuals or career criminals, if are we really sitting here saying or equating that any fucking criminal, we're just gonna put that on all blacks? Then how about we treat all white people like they're all Chud the Builder? Is that fair? This is the logic you're playing, lady.
They kind of like the millions of views that those videos got of the black ladies just walking through white people and shoulder chucking them left and fucking right. Oh no, though.
You mean like the video of the Asian lady who was in, I think she was in China, and she was pushing people left and right, and then there was a child and she smushed a child in the middle of the street? And that got millions of views? Again, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking? And this is why, and this is the thing that sucks, right? Because they're getting emboldened like this. The actual racist blacks that I used to have fucking problems with growing up, because I used to sit there and tell them, not all white people are like that. And they're already stuck in their fucking ways. Yes, they're stuck in their ways, right? You're giving them ammunition to be like, I was right. That's what you're doing. That's what you're doing, right? So now they could always sit there and be like, oh, well, what is it? What was the shit that the Boondocks said? The proof of absence isn't the absence of evidence, or some crazy shit like this. You're literally giving them ammunition to now be like that. That's what you're doing.
That's okay if y'all do it though. But white boy out there doing that? Oh no. We can't fucking have that. Now can we? We're the only ones that can go around fucking bullying cracker whiteys because they deserve it. They deserve it, you know. All I know is Chud has a go fucking fund me. I'll gladly donate. But I sure hope he's okay. Because he ain't done a damn thing that y'all ain't been fucking doing to us for quite some time. Like I said, you just can't fucking stand that, can you?
Believe me, if people really wanted Chud gone, Chud would have been gone a long time ago. Chud is like a sick animal that pops up in a lion's den. Even the lions are gonna sit there and be like, yo, what the fuck? And they're gonna try to get away from it because they're gonna be like, there's clearly something wrong with this individual. Like, there's clearly something fucking wrong with you. I guarantee you thought that you ate. You may have some people that'll fucking follow you from here on out or whatever the fuck it is. But you, just like Chud, are losers. You're fucking losers. And here's the deal. I guarantee you, once people who are around you found out that you made a video this fucking disgusting, there's going to be a lot more doors slammed in your face. Rightfully so. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace. And the finish on top of it, this woman's fucking Hispanic. This woman's fucking Hispanic. You know, there's something we really need to study when it comes down to Hispanic people that like literally lose their identity and they want to be white so fucking bad. Or they want, and mind you, it's not just, it's like I think that what it is between black Americans is like the summit of resistance when it comes down to just wanting to be their own thing. Every other fucking group wants to dick ride white, right? This is America. You need to accept America. America is black and white. America would not exist without black and white. That's really what it is. And normal whites understand this and normal blacks understand this. Some of them reluctantly so. But again, without blacks, without whites, America would not exist. Every other fucking group that has gotten their ass beaten by whites, Asians, they come here, they want to be white. Like Laura Chen, all of a sudden now she's sitting there trying to claim that she's a patriot for China or some crazy shit like this. Now she sits there and she talks about she's a pro-Chinese something, nationalist or something, which for the longest time she was sputtering white talking points. Now, mind you, when I say pro-white talking points, I'm talking about racist talking points, right? You got all these fucking people from other groups. Somebody from the Philippines, right? They call the people in the Philippines the niggas of Asia. right? That's what they call them, right? You got racists in the Philippines that hate blacks when they're treated like blacks of Asians. It's the funniest fucking thing to me. Every other fucking group, they come to Africans, Caribbeans, they'll come to America, and because they got a fucking caste system and they treat their own fucking like trash, they come to America, and the first ones that they hate off the fucking boat before they even step a foot in America are blacks. This is true. Again, we are not talking about normal Caribbeans. We're not talking about normal Africans. The ones that are actually just doing the damn thing may enjoy the culture, but they don't sit there and fucking pretend that they're the ones who made the culture. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's the weirdest fucking thing. That's really why I think that that's actually why they really hate blacks. Because blacks are the only ones who are not trying to be something else that they're not. Just the truth. Just the fucking truth. Again, it's fucking crazy. The fucking it's so funny because here's the thing. I think that this lady missed the fucking video of the racist white lady who sat there and told you, listen, we don't care if you sit there and you do X, Y, and Z in our favor. You're leaving too. You're going back home too. Miss Hispanic, as much as you want to sit there and probably pass for white. I hate these videos. I hate doing these. I don't know if you've noticed, guys. More and more of my videos that I've been doing that covers this, I purposely won't I won't bring up race. I'll try not to bring up race. I think the last video I did, I purposely didn't say anything about what was the last video I did? The last video I did was it about the trans killer? Not the trans killer. It was a video probably before it. I can't fucking remember. It doesn't matter. I forgot what video it was, but I just sat there and I didn't say anything about fucking race, right? That's the way I would like to do things. But I noticed that I can't do that because I know that whenever I do a video where there's a melanated individual, a black American individual, the first thing I'm gonna get in the comments that YouTube actually has to filter out is all little racist burner bot accounts bringing up race every single fucking time. People defend the worst shit on this fucking platform, on all platforms. I literally did a video of a person who wanted to transition. Her parents stopped them. Their parents stopped them. This person came, shot the mother, shot the fucking dad, then came back because she heard the mother struggling to survive, shot the mother again. Was on the fucking court case saying that they have no regrets. No regrets. And I sat there and I titled the video, "There's nothing left of this person's soul to redeem." Tell me why people are disliking that video. All because it happens to be a trans person. That's all that it is. People are way too fucking tribalistic. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. And the finisher on top of it, this woman's fucking Hispanic. This woman's fucking Hispanic. You know, there's something we really need to study when it comes down to Hispanic people that like literally lose their identity and they want to be white so fucking bad. Or they want, and mind you, it's not just, it's like I think that what it is between black Americans is like the summit of resistance when it comes down to just wanting to be their own thing. Every other fucking group wants to dick ride white, right? This is America. You need to accept America. America is black and white. America would not exist without black and white. That's really what it is. And normal whites understand this and normal blacks understand this. Some of them reluctantly so. But again, without blacks, without whites, America would not exist. Every other fucking group that has gotten their ass beaten by whites, Asians, they come here, they want to be white. Like Laura Chen, all of a sudden now she's sitting there trying to claim that she's a patriot for China or some crazy shit like this. Now she sits there and she talks about she's a pro-Chinese something, nationalist or something, which for the longest time she was sputtering white talking points. Now, mind you, when I say pro-white talking points, I'm talking about racist talking points, right? You got all these fucking people from other groups, somebody from the Philippines, right? They call the people in the Philippines the niggas of Asia, right? That's what they call them, right? You got racists in the Philippines that hate blacks when they're treated like blacks of Asians. It's the funniest fucking thing to me. Every other fucking group, they come to Africans, Caribbeans, they'll come to America, and because they got a fucking caste system and they treat their own fucking like trash, they come to America, and the first ones that they hate off the fucking boat before they even step a foot in America are blacks. This is true. Again, we are not talking about normal Caribbeans. We're not talking about normal Africans. The ones that are actually just doing the damn thing may enjoy the culture, but they don't sit there and fucking pretend that they're the ones who made the culture. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's the weirdest fucking thing. That's really why I think that that's actually why they really hate blacks. Because blacks are the only ones who are not trying to be something else that they're not. Just the truth. Just the fucking truth. Again, it's fucking crazy. The fucking it's so funny because here's the thing. I think that this lady missed the fucking video of the racist white lady who sat there and told you, listen, we don't care if you sit there and you do X, Y, and Z in our favor. You're leaving too. You're going back home too. Miss Hispanic, as much as you want to sit there and probably pass for white. I hate these videos. I hate doing these. I don't know if you've noticed, guys. More and more of my videos that I've been doing that covers this, I purposely won't I won't bring up race. I'll try not to bring up race. I think the last video I did, I purposely didn't say anything about what was the last video I did? The last video I did was it about the trans killer? Not the trans killer. It was a video probably before it. I can't fucking remember. It doesn't matter. I forgot what video it was, but I just sat there and I didn't say anything about fucking race, right? That's the way I would like to do things. But I noticed that I can't do that because I know that whenever I do a video where there's a melanated individual, a black American individual, the first thing I'm gonna get in the comments that YouTube actually has to filter out is all little racist burner bot accounts bringing up race every single fucking time. People defend the worst shit on this fucking platform, on all platforms. I literally did a video of a person who wanted to transition. Their parents stopped them. This person came, shot the mother, shot the fucking dad, then came back because she heard the mother struggling to survive, shot the mother again. Was on the fucking court case saying that they have no regrets. No regrets. And I sat there and I titled the video, "There's nothing left of this person's soul to redeem." Tell me why people are disliking that video. All because it happens to be a trans person. That's all that it is. People are way too fucking tribalistic. Anyway, I'll catch you guys next time. But you don't gotta take my word for it. You don't gotta take my word for it. I had to see what the deal with this woman was. And so I found out finally how to be able to use TikTok. You gotta use your computer. You can't use a mobile phone because it'll block you out. It wants you to force you to make an account. They'll probably change that later. She's 25% Mexican. She's 75% white. That's not surprising to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, the Aryan race is going to look at you and they're still going to, when they close ranks, you're still dirty to them. They're going to treat you they're going to treat you the same fucking way. Like, the thing that's so fucking crazy about this is, like, when you see these nuisance streamers, when you see these people acting a fool, and this is something that I've noticed, and it's not all of them, but a lot of people who aligned with, like, say, Chud the Builder or his fucking copycats or anybody else, a lot of times they were fucking Hispanic or had some type of Hispanic blood in it. Mind you, she claims to be a proud Mexican and all of this shit, and also she claims to be a proud white woman. We know really what it is. She probably had some bad interaction with a black person, right? And then now she just fucking embraced the racist side of her, right? Again, don't take my word for it. Let's go over her TikTok just a little bit. Just see what type of content she's pushing out here, right?
As me, just me, not. I'm coming to you as me, just me, not sassy, all the bullshit.
Just a racist.
Just me.
We know.
And I want you to know everything that happened with Mr. Tenderism and the Destination Barbecue is 100% your fault, social media's fault, and this app's fault. Everything was fine until the black folk found out that he didn't own that barbecue restaurant and he had a white slave master behind him forcing him to do everything. I bet you that relationship with them was just damn fine, but y'all could not fucking stand that wasn't his restaurant, and all the bullshit that Keith Lee and all the bullshit that went on in this fucking app, you destroyed that. You destroyed it. And you want to act like, oh, this white man's going to steal it. They've been stealing all of our inventions for years. They've been stealing everything from us for years. Just because somebody may know how to do something, they also may not know how to go about doing it, okay? I can have the brain power to fucking think of a remote control fucking ceiling fan, but I don't have the engineering experience, the backing, the money, and all that other brain power that fucking goes into it. Okay, so if that was the equal partnership, y'all fucking ruined it. You ruined it based on fucking race. That man probably left on his own. Mr. Tenderism, y'all got under his skin. He thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna go get my own. I'm gonna go do my own. Let's see if y'all fucking support him now. Let's see if you show up for that old man and buy his stuff, crowdfund for him, GoFundMe's for that.
He's on TV. He has his own. He won in the end. Fucking loser.
I talked about people threatening little children and how I was outraged. I never said that you don't know what it's like to be threatened. There are creators on this app threatening to unalive people out in public for hairdos and clothes and music. So if words hurt you, not you particularly, but words are hurting people, no one's up here threatening to do that to you, but they're sure as hell threatening to do it to us.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
The amount of special treatment that black women get in the workplace blows my mind. They can be dumber than a box of rocks. They're given special leeway. They don't abide by the dress code. They're late all the time. And there's always an excuse.
I think a lot of us are trying to figure out where this job is at. Please list it for us, because I'm trying to find a job that you can come in late, leave early, dress how you want to, and have a bad attitude. Find it for us. Tell us which job this is, because honestly, if you look online, statistics say we can be the smartest thing in the room and be the least to get promotions, the least to get raises, the least to move up in the companies. So please tell us what job this is, because I'm sure a lot of us would love to know. You have personal beef with somebody at your job, must be. And then you
No, she has personal beef with blacks. That's all that it is. Anybody with melanated skin, she has beef with. I guarantee you, if she came out darker, she would be personally conflicted. She would hate herself. She would absolutely hate. She probably hates herself now. But if she came out darker, right? If that 25% Mexican came out darker, right? Somehow she just came out darker. Oh, she would be fucking heated. But then again, she'd probably be doing the same exact thing that we see Myron Gaines kind of do, where he's a Sudanese, but he has all this fucking heat for Black Americans. You know what I'm saying? He dick rides the white race. He tries to sit there thinking that if he does that, then if he's good enough, they'll keep him in the country or some shit like this, when they'll treat him the exact same fucking way. The Hodge twins. Don't know what the fuck happened to them dudes. Enjoyed them almost through thick and thin, until I started to realize, and this was nobody else, this was me coming to the realization, every time they talk about black people, there's more and more fucking hate. There's more and more, their tongue is more and more poisoned. But when they do something that involves a white person, they just gloss over it like it's just comedy, it's nothing, and they move on. They're not even really interested in that. Shit started getting really fucking weird. And then what ended up happening, you had some white racist talk about he wanted to build his own fucking city or town or some shit like this. You know, because black people holding them back in X, Y, and Z. They don't hate black people. They just don't want them around them. You know, X, Y, and Z. What did the Hodge twins do? Okay, we come in. They was like, hell no. We like y'all, but fuck y'all too. Because that's exactly how white people are going to treat you. Just like this fucking Lady Pepper plays zone. You're still Mexican. You're still dirty to them. You think because when the Mexicans fought to be considered white, that changes things? What do white people do still? Oh, okay, yeah, you're white. You're dirty white. Crazy.
Of course, you're putting us all into a bucket. What you need to do is ask that woman what she's doing to get that special treatment. Maybe you need to join in.
Now, everything that Pepper's talking about is made up. It's literally made up. She searches out bullshit. She fabricates bullshit.
The amount of special treatment that black women get in the workplace blows my mind. They can be dumber than a box of rocks. They're given special leeway. They don't abide by the dress code. They're late all the time. And there's always an excuse. And if you're a manager and you hold them to this excuse, you're the racist because their kid or something happened in their family. And we have to stretch the rules for them. We have to overlook it. We can't say anything. Managers are afraid to approach them, not abide.
Their attitude, tardiness, dress, hair. That's how narratives get built. Then you hit the comments and it's like, yep, that's my experience with them, or I already knew not to hire them. I didn't need to hear this, or yeah, they're awful. See, if you walk in expecting a problem, you're not neutral. You're watching closer, judging faster, and turning normal behavior into evidence. And like my mom used to say, if you go looking for a problem, you're gonna find one. So
Chud the Builder, Chud the Builder, shout out to Chud the Builder.
now every black woman walks in to a job or an interview with a weight she didn't earn strapped to her back, paying for somebody else's bad behavior. Meanwhile, white men can commit the worst crimes imaginable and still be seen as individuals. There's no.
Haven't I said that before as well? You got white people doing some crazy fucking shit, and it's the difference between if a black American or a melanated individual does a crime compared to a person who's white is night and fucking literally night and day, right? A white person can fucking shoot up a whole entire school, and they'll be like, "Oh well, he was trans, he wasn't all right in the head. This is terrible. Praying for the family." Black person robs the icy man. Oh, it's the usual suspects again. They're all like this. They're replacing us. We got to take our country back. It's the funniest shit to me.
Referendum on don't hire white men or white boys because they're gonna shoot up the place if they become disgruntled. And those same people will say, don't judge me as a racist just because I'm white. Judge me as a person. Okay, cool. Black women and black professionals are asking for that same grace because perception, it decides everything. Who gets patients, who gets labeled, and who gets pushed out. And who gets pushed out of opportunity. So no, this was never just one video. This is how careers get decided before you even open your mouth.
You know, if all I ever did was call out racist, more specifically racist white women, I'd have no shortage of content. Whether it's the woman in her feelings because black-owned businesses exist and she's not the target demographic, even though never have I ever seen a black-owned business say, you can't shop here, when in the not too distant past, we did see white-owned businesses say that, which is why.
Ain't that a fucking thing? Ain't that a fucking thing? I've never seen a fucking black-owned business. I'm not going to sit here and talk about immigrants because we already know immigrants want to be accepted by whites. I've never seen a black-owned business turn a white person away. They may joke and say, we don't know exactly what you're looking for, but if a white person went to a black barbershop, all right, we got you. Give us a second. You sure? We don't cut white people here. We cut black people here. You're going to get a light Caesar today, buddy. Again, I've never seen that. I've never seen it. Don't get me wrong. I went to a white barbershop before, and they did not know what the fuck to do with my hair. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm trying to say here is I've never seen that fucking happen. But again, history says, history doesn't just says, history's recorded. Blacks were not allowed. Not allowed. It was even the fucking law. The fuck out of here with that stupidness.
Why black-owned businesses had to exist in the first place. Or the woman, upon hearing "dear white women," is so internally offended that she felt the need to rebut, not understanding that in that moment what a black woman is doing is trying to give her a perspective that she's never going to get on her own. Because, newsflash, she's not black. It doesn't matter your proximity to blackness, you're never going to fully understand the black experience. And that in that moment, all you need to do is shut the fuck up and listen. And if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, just let it go. Because of the thousands of things that you'll see on the internet every day, not everything is for you or about you. And if it's not about you, it doesn't require a response. So in short, if it applies, take it. If it doesn't, be like Elsa. Let it go.
I've never been a fan of the whole a black woman shouting down a fucking white woman. The thing that's kind of crazy to me though is you'll have white women sit there and they'll try to like talk for fucking black people, which is fucking insane to me. I don't think people should be talking for anyone unless they're fucking family or close bonded, and that's not the case, right? You'll have fucking white people trying to fight battles black people have never asked them to fight for because they're not our allies. They've never been our allies. I'm going to sit here specifically and say this. Don't ever sit there and let somebody fucking silence you for doing the right thing. White people, if you're just a normal fucking white person like the overwhelming majority of you are, go about your fucking lives. You ain't got shit to do with any of this. You good. You good. You're good. You're good. Right? The wokies are the ones that we're talking about here, because the wokey white women are the ones that are going to be sitting there trying to be a hero to everybody and save everyone. Meanwhile, they're making sure that they can use them to abuse them, to remove them. That's what they want to do. That's what they've always done, right? That's what they've always done. How many times have we ran across fucking videos of white women sitting there being upset that they can't use black people the way that they want, and that they sit there and they start crashing out, shipping out, talking about you should be ashamed of yourself. I'm more black than you. Come on now.
Hi, I'm a white business owner, and I'm here to show all you white women my new earrings, only for white women. They're a buffalo plaid design made out of like a leather material, because we know only American white women wear these type of earrings. So if you're interested in buying from a white business owner and having these earrings, my target audience is white women, hit me up in my bio for these fancy new buffalo plaid earrings.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I had to look I had to look at the fucking content creator of this, right? I had to. Damn, I lost the thing. So the content creator of this, right, who's sitting there and she's in the comments talking about some Pepper's so fire for this, right? The content creator of this, where the fuck is the video?
Hi, I'm a white business.
God above all, wife and mother, half hood, right? It's always these mixed motherfuckers that hate black people. They'll use whatever that they can to try to be accepted by black people, and then all of a sudden they'll switch up real quick. The fact that, again, this is the person.
The one thing.
This is the person. This is the person. Half hood. No. You just have proximity. That's all. Again, these fucking people are the worst. These are the people who are defending Chud. These are the people that they got a battery after Chud got a battery put in his fucking back to be a fucking asshole. We're gonna see a lot more of this happening. And I've already said it in the past. White people, don't get involved with trash pieces of your grouping. You'll never hear a story of me getting shot by fucking police or me robbing somebody. And if you ever hear a story about me and I end up, when it be some shit, you go on the news and you just see some black dude and you hear some shit about he did something, he ended up killing somebody, and this motherfucker looks straight in the camera and says my fucking intro, you'll know it's me. Nobody else will know it's me. You'll know it's me. That shit'll be trending on fucking Twitter. That shit'll be trending on Twitter. Talk about half hood, God above all. Get the fuck out of here. You a whole loser. This person is a whole loser anyway. I'll catch you guys next time. We knew what it was from the get-go, but we had to verify. Due diligence, as they call it. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.